But we start with a defiant Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The Manchester United boss says he's still the man to bring success to Old Trafford, despite that 5-0 thumping by Liverpool last weekend. Solskjaer thinks he's capable of winning trophies like Sir Alex Ferguson, who visited the training ground during the week. Solskjaer's position has come under intense scrutiny, but he says the squad have had a good week and will be ready for tomorrow's trip to Tottenham.
It's been a difficult week, of course. We've had to deal with the result and performance against Liverpool, which we know that wasn't good enough, and that's something that footballers have to deal with. That's why we're in this game, and you've got to look forward to the next game. Make sure you're ready for that game, and when you get to that game, sort it out what has been challenging and the problems earlier on. And we've had a good week, and we've worked on the pitch. We've worked on everything that needs to be sorted for a footballer, and that's not just one bit. It's not just frame of mind. It's approach into the game, strategy of the game plan, tactics, technically. So we've had a good week, and I feel that the boys are ready to give their best, as they always do.
It's part of club legend, isn't it, that Sir Alex Ferguson survived a similarly precarious position and then went on to win all of the trophies that he did. Do you believe that you can survive a similarly precarious position and go on to be successful here?
Yes, on both accounts, if that's short and sweet. Apart from that, yeah, joking apart, we had a commercial day, and Sir Alex came to do some commercial stuff, and I met him and spoke to him, yeah, just for a brief moment, because he was in there with Cristiano. And you know, I've been through some very bad moments here as a player, and when I've been a coach and a manager as well, I've had to deal with setbacks. There's probably been 2 or 3 crises at least since I became the manager here, and one thing I can say is that I'll always give it a good shot and fight back.
Now, Solskjaer also responded to reports he'd fallen out with club record signing Paul Pogba. He says the squad expect to be criticised but can't accept what he described as blatant lies. Now, Pogba was sent off 15 minutes after coming on as a substitute in the Liverpool loss, prompting rumours of a disagreement. He then posted screenshots of such headlines on social media with the caption, "Big lies," to make headlines.
I don't tend to read the social media, but when Paul came up to me angry, we expect to be criticised, because hands up, the performance wasn't good enough. You expect to hear it from right, left, centre, but we don't expect, or we can't accept when lies are being made up. And Paul came to me and told me what he's put out on his social media account, and you know, we're better than that as a group. The culture is better, the environment is better. We don't stand for, when it's blatant lies, they've got to stand up and say so. All the opinions and reports, fine, but don't make lies about players or me.
Manchester United captain Harry Maguire admitted the defeat to Liverpool was one of the worst feelings he's had on a football pitch. He does, though, insist the players are united and they owe Solskjaer a big performance against Tottenham.
It's been tough, it's been disappointing. On reflection, when you look back at the result and the performance, it was embarrassing. Nowhere near good enough for this club. We've conceded far too many goals. I take a big responsibility of that. I'd take a big responsibility for my own performance. If I could tell you why, we'd obviously do something about it, but we're working on it, we're analysing it. But yeah, for sure, this last week has been nowhere near good enough. We've been giving away too much, too many individual errors, not enough focus. And I'm obviously a mainstay in that central defence, so I've been there for the last couple of years. And it's nowhere near good enough for this club.
Now, Wayne Rooney criticised United's players for their poor form, saying it's too easy to blame the manager. And Maguire agrees with the former United captain.
When you play for this club, you've got to expect that. You know how to deal with the pressures of playing for Manchester United. You win a few games and you get spoke about as an amazing team, and you lose a few games and obviously everyone speaks about you in a bad way. That's playing for this club. It's not the first time I've been in this situation. It's not the first time that the rest of the lads have. We've now got to stick together as a group. We've got to obviously try and move forward from the result and put on a positive performance tomorrow.